All right, so everything in the world is just ridiculous. It's pointedly ridiculous, I would say. I mean, I'm no longer believing the things I'm saying. I feel like I am now lying to the public when I cover these things because we're just reaching levels of absurdity that are offending my sensibility. So they wrote in the last paragraph, late last night, which is what I said, I tweeted this, late last night while we all slept, Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds filed protective orders. The guilty as sin couple is asking the judge to protect from the public some confidential documents and names that will be gathered in the discovery process.
You heard it here first. I'm calling it, there'll be a divorce at some point in time, just not right now. And one day, I want a Netflix documentary on the whole situation. Baldoni keeps coming up receipts, and he's not playing. And excuses Blake and Ryan Reynolds are the problem. And I don't know how Candace Owens knows. She claims to know.
Conservative commentator Candance Owens has stirred controversy with her claims that Hollywood actress Blake Lively might be planning to leave the country due to a major personal or professional setback. Owens, known for her bold opinions, suggested that Lively's decision could be a response to recent events that have affected her career or personal life. While the specifics of this alleged setback remain unclear, speculation is growing among fans and critics. This revelation has sparked online debates, with many questioning the validity of Owens' statement and whether Lively is truly planning to move abroad.
The media outlets picked up the same narrative. Okay, yeah, but that's what you did. What am I guilty of here? Leading the pack of people, because what, we're psychotic, we're checking your violence and we said, oh look, yeah, she's filing for more protection to protect, she thinks it's confidential documents. We just read through this, we showed the public that's what you're doing. So I don't understand why I got name checked here. And then just to say, predictably, the media outlets picked up the same narrative. They're like, they got me out here looking like Regina George when she cuts her shirt.
Did not see this coming. I did not think that Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds would be the people that united this country, and it has happened. The most liberal people I know are now obsessively following Candace Owens for her take in journalism on the situation. Thank you, Ryan and Blake, for having such terrible personalities that we are now united as a country. Also, yes, I have followed this story so closely that I'm just wearing beanies now. Like, I am fully in Lily Bloom simulation. I don't even know where this came from. Like, I don't even think this is mine.
Owens recently suggested that actor Ryan Reynolds could be at the heart of the ongoing disputes surrounding the film adaptation of Colleen Hoover's novel, It Ends With Us. According to Owens, an anonymous source from the film set revealed that Reynolds' involvement had led to
who wrote to me said that they worked on the set of It Ends With Us, okay? And that the villain in this entire story is not Blake Lively, it's not Justin Baldoni, but it is Ryan Reynolds. Allegedly. Don't gag order or sue me, Ryan Reynolds. Okay, I don't want to be involved in melodrama. I'm just telling my audience what I was told. He goes into Blake Lively's trailer and they have an argument. And all the production assistants overheard the argument. Okay? Now, what was at the root of that argument, we don't know, but we can assume it had something to do with what he saw in these dailies, what he read in the script. Who even knows what led him to even visit on this?
Shared that Reynolds allegedly reviewed daily footage and scripts, which reportedly led to a heated argument with his wife, actress Blake Lively, in her trailer. After this incident, Reynolds is said to have become heavily involved in the production, making changes to the script and influencing certain scenes. Owens also claimed that Reynolds pressured the talent agency WME to sever ties with Justin Baldoni, the film's director and co-star.
And the person says that from that day forward, he started involving himself. He basically became a chaperone for her on set. He was there basically every day, involved in the projects, wanting to rewrite lines, and suddenly Ryan Reynolds was trying to wrangle this project from Justin Baldoni, okay? And that is when And this person was a strong contact. I felt good receiving this information from another person who said that it was Ryan Reynolds who marched into WME, okay, which is Endeavor. It's also called Endeavor. It is the biggest talent agency in the world. Every celebrity is under there, from Taylor Swift to Justin Baldoni, and said it's us or it's him.
She shared some juicy details on her stories about rumors going around, saying that Ryan Reynolds went to this Blake Lively's movie set one day, and he sat down to watch the videos that were filmed during production, and whatever he saw, whether it was the takes or the talking in between, he did not like. In a production that overheard Ryan and Blake getting into an all-out yelling brawl over what happened on set. That's okay. You lose them the same way you got them. I think Johansson is somewhere smiling.
Suggested that Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds might have taken a proactive step in managing their public image by hiring former CIA agents for their PR team. These former intelligence officers, with their expertise in crisis management, media influence, and strategic communication, could be a valuable asset for high-profile celebrities navigating controversies.
Colleen and Ryan Reynolds have hired former CIA agents with a proven track record of lying to the public, gaslighting the public, to help her with PR. Also, they moved to do this within the same 24 hours that I started randomly getting attacked for my coverage of Blake Lively. Remember yesterday we talked about the cut. We're going to speak about that again because that journalist has got some deranged ideas of her own. Then I just found out more about this very interesting background of E.J. Dixon. Also, the judge in Blake Lively's case just slapped down their psychopathic request for 2.5 years worth of every message that Justin Baldoni and Justin Heath and the PR agents have ever sent to everybody, plus location data. We knew that was going to happen.
As legal battles intensify, WME CEO Ari Emanuel has publicly expressed his support for Blake Lively and her husband Ryan Reynolds, praising them as incredible individuals. He dismissed the allegations against Lively as exaggerated.
Tell me you were paid off by Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds without telling me you were paid off by them. Ari Emanuel, who's an executive at WME, Justin Baldoni's former talent agency, and Blake and Ryan's current talent agency. Also the same agency that a few months ago came out and said Ryan Reynolds did not pressure them to drop Justin Baldoni, FYI. Ari Emanuel claims that he was the one who fired Justin Baldoni. And Ari just seems real professional about this. It's on to say it is an F-up bad situation what Baldoni, whatever his name is doing. Ari praises Blake and Ryan for being really incredible people who never had any bad mojo out there or treated people badly. They are charitable. They're giving tons of money away.
Hollywood remains divided over the dispute between Lively and Justin Baldoni. While some industry insiders back Lively, others are skeptical of her claims. Emanuel's endorsement bolsters Lively's defense, potentially influencing both public opinion and the legal proceedings, as the case shows no signs of resolution.
Known them for over a decade, and when push came to shove, Baldoni was expendable, explaining, "I am a ride or die, and they are good people." Oh hey Ari, I thought like Ryan had nothing to do with firing Justin Baldoni. That's interesting, because it seems like he had a lot to do with it. So funny that you mentioned how charitable they are. I wonder how charitable they are to you. So WME literally fired someone over someone else's opinion of it. And the fact that he's coming out and saying this now, after we have seen the evidence from Justin Baldoni, the evidence that has debunked several of Blake Lively's claims. FYI. I've already made a video on the WME roster and how there are several people on that roster that should have been fired if it's over SH claims. Mr. Drake A. Minor has been their client for over a decade, Ben Affleck, J Balvin, and that's just naming a few. So just as WME to the list of people that Blake and Ryan have paid off.
Ends With Us became embroiled in controversy during its tumultuous production, as tensions on set escalated into a full-blown legal battle. Blake Lively, previously admired for her polished successful acting career, now finds herself at the heart of a heated dispute. She has filed complaints accusing Justin Baldoni of inappropriate behaviour on set, thrusting both actors into a high-profile scandal.
Sinister PR move. Blake Lively then moved 11 days later to file a lawsuit. So now she has filed a lawsuit, and I don't think she ever wanted to do this. I think she genuinely wanted this to be a PR move, and she wanted to leak it to the New York Times. She thought the public would take her side with no questions asked, and instead the public is saying, no, we have a few questions here. And Justin Baldoni is going all the way to the wall on this. His lawyer is already giving interviews explaining just how nasty her team has played this. The lawyer's name is Brian Friedman. He stopped by the Megyn Kelly show, and here's some of the things that he had to say. First, he says there used to never be a sexual claim. There never was a sexual claim until she went to that civil rights office. Take a listen.
There was actually no allegation of sexual harassment until the lawsuit was filed.
Justin Baldoni is now involving Taylor Swift in his lawsuit against Blake Lively. So Justin Baldoni is suing Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds, and their publicists for over $400 million for all the It Ends With Us drama. Now he's name-dropping Taylor Swift, Blake's bestie, in the mix. Hopefully Taylor Swift is not being sued, but she's mentioned in his 179-page paper complaint. He's alleging that Taylor's fame was used to pressure him during production. And it really all stems from this penthouse situation where Blake and Ryan live. Apparently there was a meeting there with all of them, and Taylor Swift was actually present, and Blake ended up rewriting one of the scenes. Even after the meeting was over, Baldoni texted Blake this, saying, I gotta put my glasses on for this one, the font is too small. Also was working on the rooftop scene today. Really love what you did. So much more fun.